Alright, folks, we're here to do a series premiere review of Adventures of Superman. I think that's what it's called. The American anime. Yes, the American anime. When it first gave us a premiere, like the actual promo, I kind of didn't like it because it kind of, mixed Superman with Sailor Moon. It's like, whoa, no. Yeah, but then someone's gonna come and hit me in the face, be like, yeah, but what about the fact that Spider-Man became a Power Ranger? It's like, yeah, that's true. Spider-Man, a new animated series, because they were cheap, instead of actually having him change his clothes, they just allowed Flash of red and blue, and he turned into Spider-Man. So basically, you technically can say that they did make Spider-Man technically a Power Ranger. But hey, at least they didn't do what happened in Spider-Man. But anyways, first half. You can see this on YouTube, by the way. So first part, we have Clark Kent as a 12-year-old, I guess. And he actually had a kite. And it looks like he has a S on his shirt. Somehow he's wearing glasses right now, even though he has none of his powers. His powers didn't even come in that point. And what's even crazier is that we haven't even seen Ma and Pa. Yep, no Ma and Pa. Yeah, it's like as if it's freaking MTV again, where it's like, yeah, no old folks. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, no old folks. His freaking Ken is old. His mom and dad is old, so no. Jarrell is old, so no. But either way, he tried to jump high to grab his kite, couldn't do it, but then we have a mom who's negligent, who didn't just stop, because the baby was crying and she was on the phone. The heck. But Clark was able to save her because she went into that pothole, tailspin, and almost ran into a freaking tree, and he was able to stop it. For some reason, she didn't even recognize that there's a kid behind her, but thank goodness he got out of the way. He was able to straight up jump, and oh yeah, when he gets his powers, apparently his eyes turn blue. So activating them, his eyes turn blue. That's what they chose. Okay. So jumped high, grabbed a kite, then he learned he can fly, and he did some flying stunts, and it's like, oh good lord, get down from there, people can see you. And well, whatever. Now we get to go forward in time to where he's roommates with Jimmy Olsen. Apparently he's the same age as Jimmy Olsen, I think. Jimmy Olsen's still black, so we still have the nice little winks of what happened in Supergirl. Will he actually become a superhero? I doubt it. Will his sister be a lesbian of bullshit? I hope not. But we get the side-by-side comparison of Clark when he wakes up and Lois Lane when she wakes up. They both have alarm clocks. They both try to smash. Well, Clark didn't try to smash, but Lois tried to smash. Clark wants to be a normal person today because he's starting his new internship at the Daily Planet, along with Jimmy Olsen. So they're going to be interns, and apparently what they're supposed to do is get scans and get coffee. That's it. But Lois Lane has something else in mind. She did some of her own research and found out that robots have been stolen. Wow. Meanwhile, Jimmy Olsen actually is thinking about aliens for some reason. I don't know why. Aliens. So apparently Clark has a nice little fun run for a moment. And he's just trying to give us a pep talk of things going to be normal. I'm going to be normal. I will shake his hand gently, not crush it. He had no choice but to become Superman for one moment, or do a Superman moment. Save a cat that was about to fall off a tree. Gave it to a little girl. Then he went to a rest stop and met Lois Lane, and wow, he totally likes her. Yep, total crush. Goes in there. Apparently they know his special, which is 36 donuts with sprinkles. It's like, whoa, 36 donuts? He eats 36 donuts a day. Whoa. Don't do that at home, kids. It's like, whoa. And so, oh yeah, and they also made a joke about him having to wear a bib because he's a messy eater. Then, of course, he goes change into what he needs to change into because he's not supposed to be in his jogging clothes, which I was like, is going to the Daily Planet in a hoodie and shorts? Oh, note he actually kind of crushed a few crushes he did. He crushed the faucet in their apartment. Oops. He accidentally destroyed one of his pairs of shoes. Oops. And he kind of actually crushed the front door of the Quickie Mart. Let's call it that. And then he broke the window door of the Quickie Mart. So he has to refix that too. Good Lord. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And then when he actually is able to go to Daily Planet, well, Jimmy Olsen wasn't watching where he's going, had to do a Superman moment, save him from getting run over. And of course, foreshadowing, there's the people who stole the damn robot passing by while Jimmy Olsen was like, I have a keen eye on things. I'm able to not miss a single thing. It's like, and you missed taking a photo of the freaking guys over there, or you were about to get run over. So they went to the Daily Planet. They got introduced to Lois Lane. And of course, she tried to give them a spiel of, oh yeah, note, the editor-in-chief is still black. So that's a nice little mark from Man of Steel. Which, hey, they erased everything else from Man of Steel. At least that actually stays. That's nice. Anyways, she got taken down because, well, the story about the robots being stolen and stuff. It's like, you're an intern. You're supposed to train these interns how to do scans and get coffee. And, well, she decides to actually turn and say, hey, we're going to still do that story. And that's where we go when they decided to give me a stupid ad. Hey, they didn't do an ad for the next one. Yay. But anyways, I forgot to mention that Clark is going to be labeled as the gentle giant in this. Definitely. So we get to see the bad guys, and well, the bad guys got paid to do this, and the person who was supposed to be there didn't show up. Lex Luthor. It's like, it's just easy to figure out. Lex Luthor. If you're going to be someone else, please surprise me, but Lex Luthor. Anyways, they're just talking about what it's going to do next, and someone actually upset the damn robot. The robot activated, wrecking one of the freaking trucks that they were in, and apparently it's Brad's fault. Yep, we know who did it. Brad. So meanwhile, we have those three actually going to go to her source, which is Flip Johnson, I believe. Yep, Flip Johnson is one of the kids, one of the newspaper, part of the ones who actually deliver a newspaper. And, well, apparently she has a scoop. She has scoops. But in exchange, she had demands. She wants her kids' version of a newspaper to be put in the Daily Planet as well. And also she needs 2 times that be helped for her English essays. So for that, they basically gave them the idea that, well, the insight that they seen many trucks running a red light. Which, of course, what happened. Clark actually put 2 and 2 together, and they go to the warehouse, tracking it down. They open the warehouse, and, well, everything's gone. We did have a moment with Lois and Clark, which still got to figure out how to curb his strength. Either way, apparently, the editor was trying to say, Lane, get your behind back here now. And then she was like, okay, I'm going to just call Clark. And he told Clark, and Clark's like, so you lied to us. So basically, Clark is on his own. He's going to have to return, which doubt it. And then we have Lois and Jimmy, who are going because she needs pictures and she needs that scoop. So that's where we go. And of course, there's no commercial break. So thank goodness I can just continue on. Oh, I forgot to mention that Clark actually gave Lois a reality check about she's not chasing for the story. She's not doing it for them. She's doing it for herself. That's why she's doing the story. Anyways, let's continue on. All right, let's keep going because commercial break. Thanks, jerk. But anyways, those two actually tracked them down, which they figured out they were going to the port. They, of course, didn't get any schools of trying to scope out. Instead, they were just right there. The bad guy saw him like, what the fuck? Take care of him. And the dumb idiot, which I'm pretty sure it was Brad, released the damn robot. Also, Flip was there. Flip actually bicycled right there, and then as soon as she saw the robot, she pedaled away. And Clark actually was just walking around, and, well, Flip told him, and he just, yep, he just made his way all the way over there. As soon as he did that, eventually he got knocked into the freaking crates. Yep, and note, the robot has heat beam eye blast. Oh, good lord. So he tried helping and he got knocked out. I thought he was going to be like, okay, transformation now. It's like, nope, didn't transform. So he doesn't have his costume yet, which, is that how it's going to go in the damn movie over there? Yes, the new movie that's going to be Superman getting his footing will basically mean that, which that's going to suck. I will tell you the truth. That's going to suck. If it turns out that Superman will not have his, which chances are it might be true, he does not have his uniform whatsoever, and we get at the end of the freaking movie, it's like, yeah, if he gets his freaking suit at the end of the movie and that's it, and all that time we just had him in a proto suit or something, that's gonna suck. But anyways, yeah, so for him, he decided to get one of the port's uniforms and hoodies, put it on, battle the robot. The robot got some good hits in him. But of course, like you figure, eventually Superman was able to pull out that core and defeat the robot. But yeah, it's just like, why in the world did you release the damn robot when you have blasters? Go out the stupid boat and attack him. It's like, nope. He's like, no, I'm lazy. I like the robots. And he just released one of the robots, and now one of the robots is destroyed. Good luck to, tell that to Lex Luthor. Good luck with that. It's like, yeah, I hope freaking Brad gets taken to the cleaners and under the bus, because that was him doing that. Okay. Well, the last part, it gets very, very funny. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think everyone ditched. The only left is just the two co-captains. The other co-captain ran for it. As for the girl, she's like, oh, well, then the hell with it. And she just released all the robots and it's like, oh my gosh, what about your payday? What the So she released them, and, well, Superman he had trouble beating one. So, and he also had a black eye. Yeah, he was kind of tuckered out after that first one. But here he is having to fight, I guess, 6 of them. And Lois actually figured out something to help, while Jimmy, I guess, he took photos. He took lots of photos. So, here we go with Lois Lane actually running up to the, let's say, freight, and just pressing the buttons, and it powered them down. Kept pressing the buttons, then the freaking robots were like, I don't want to get turned off. I don't want that. So one of them actually lays heat beam eye blast a piece of the freight down. So there's 2 of them left that was down there on the ground now. So she has to go back down on the ground, and she pressed the other one. But now the last one's like, oh, I'm not going to be turned down. I'm going to end your life first before you turn me down. And, well, Superman actually, which gets to the point where it's like, okay, so how does this work? Because now we get a reveal that, Clark's eyes glow blue when he needs to access his powers. And it seems that the place where his ship landed, or his ship is buried, decided to glow with his Superman symbol. And it's like, well, what the frick? And now he's able to straight up save Lois Lane and defeat the robot. So when she did that, she was like, who are you? And yeah, he just disappeared out. He went up and said, man, what a normal day for a normal person. Of course, she's like, Clark, where'd you go? Clark. So Clark did not actually get fast enough to go back to the rubble. And this is where we have the movie mistakes, where it's like movie mistakes. Sick 'em, boy. Where we actually have Clark losing one of his neckties. But then here he is over there and he got his necktie back. And I'm like, oh, they figured out that, yeah, he didn't have his necktie. So his necktie's over there. You got to go and retrieve his necktie because he was over there. He got out, but his necktie, yeah. So his necktie wasn't even messy either, where it's like, that's even a worse idea. It's like you can actually get it like, oh, so he went in there, he got hurt, well, in quotations, hurt or trapped. He had to loosen his tie to get out, and he had to later come back to get his tie and put it back on, because why would he do it when the freaking robots are right over there? So he does have a question of who is he? Which we all know, but of course, this is the moment where we're not going to actually tell the kid that, hey, you're an alien and you got superpowers and all that stuff. We still don't even see Mom and Pa Clark. Kent. Mom and Pa Kent is not whatsoever even in this freaking show with freaking episode 1. And I thought for a moment when the thing glowed, it's like, oh, so he's now going to get his Superman suit. Yep. Nope. So Lois Lane apologized for everything and said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you and everything. And I'm sorry about that. So they show the editor all the proof. The photos were blurry. So Jimmy needs to learn how to shoot photos, which it seems like ends credits. He does know how to do it, but apparently he doesn't know how to do it on the fly. So they're all blurry. They told him the story. They all three stand by it. And he's like, okay, I'll publish your article when you actually get a clear photo of this Superman, which that's what Lois called him, Superman. So they get out and, well, Lois is excited and she's going to try to track him to the ends of the earth to get everything that they can know about him. And of course, Jimmy already is just saying, yes, aliens. Yes, aliens. I was right. And it's like, wow, you made Jimmy a nut. Congratulations on that. And Clark has to deal with this too. That's hilarious. So yeah, it's kind of funny where Clark doesn't know anything, and in some Superman sagas, he doesn't actually know either. Yeah, he doesn't really get the full truth. He knows that he's an alien, but he doesn't know like everything about Krypton and my name is Kal-El. It's like that comes like when it comes to the first article. But everything else was told to him when he was a freaking kid. So it's kind of funny that this version, you're like, no, he don't know anything. He don't know nothing at all. And his parents, why would they say anything? Because, your kid flew, your kid actually has super speed, your kid actually have super strength, and yet you didn't tell your kid anything. What? So this freaking show in and of itself, thanks to Adult Swim, which I think it actually is very kid friendly. So good for you on that. The only funniest part has to be my little gripes is the fact of where's the Kents? Number 1. Number 2, you didn't tell him about him being an alien, the frick. And number 3, his suit is gonna come on him as if he's a freaking Sailor Scout. That's the only things I have against it. The whole necktie thing, that's just petty. It's like the whole entire thing that you got here, I love the energy. It's just that the 3 things that you don't have here, I'm like, well, you better make a good spin on it. And of course, well, sadly, the whole thing of, oh, we have someone who spends a lot of money and you're going to give us cash. And it's like, dude, we know it's freaking damn Lex Luthor. We know it's Lex damn ass Luthor. So it's like, why hide it? Why hide it? It's Lex damn ass Luthor. If you're going to go with Lionel Luthor, do it. Please do. Please give us a nice little throwback to Smallville. That would be nice too. But for right now, watch or don't watch, like or don't like, I think I might actually watch this, but of course, I have to get yo ho ho ways. I do recommend you to do watch this one because it's not too bad. You can find it on YouTube. You just have like 2 ads that you have to go against. Well, 2 to 4 ads, 2 ad breaks that you have to deal with. But I don't think that's too bad. It's not too bad. American anime. Yeah, let's just hope that Japan doesn't get pissed off and you're like, oh, you're ripping off our style, dude. You're ripping off our style.
Hold it, son. Wouldn't you rather have an exciting action figure?
Ah, but only Batman fits in my Batmobile.
Hurrah!